Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me, and they hate the IPC. So This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection, and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory...
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help. I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a highway. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation. But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But if he doesn't know about that's quick thinking and very simple. But you're talking about... Anyway, be careful out there. As for the other question... It's all happened so quickly, I can only make Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. This is where unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart, and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. I also pay great attention to the way... Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Isn't this a dream?
My dream is right before my... Checked off the list.
So much has happened.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has altered.
You're still alive. You still have room to make a choice.
Choice.
Vatora's fire demon. Even if you sacrifice...
Ranger. We come from the fire and are born. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon.
Your companions don't seem to think so.
They are my children, and just as I was, but my flames are faint, and time is running out.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, Emanator, you cannot hide your true destruction is in.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the soul...
All right. I accept.
You shall witness.
A bottomless dream. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or... I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt. May death be the end guiding you back to the waking. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet. I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the men. Did Destiny's slave make you...
You know.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into...
My script has always been brief. Other than that, he knows my nature. There is but... However, you appear to be ignorant of...
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not...
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted. Maybe I can help.
What reason?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using. I know who is inside that. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet. I don't need help. But if your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elliot. I tried settling this in an easier...
The so-called impossible is me. That's it. Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dream? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live so
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
Reality cruises on, and stay strong, everyone.
Let's recap everything then.
Indeed, we trust that the name.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their intent.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered. After all, the nature of the two.
All the while accusing that.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here?
At this point,
Look, let's try to gather intel. I've still got this sense of.
This time we're playing the role of a real.
as I see things, plus, this is the family's turf. As for that aventurine,
He's complex. He appealed convincingly to both. Still, it's good to have contact. We also need to keep a certain distance from the.
so you suggest.
Yes. It's.
I get why, but. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply?
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's...
Why the long face, buddy? Cheer kicked up! Roll for! I need too much this time!
Aventurine's goal is to try. The existence of death will be covered. I'm just speculating. He's clearly a born.
Aventurine said something that he accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing. It was a groundless accusation. Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. However, I asked Dan Heng back on the Express to confirm that story about. You've met her many times now. What's your... That fits the stereotype of they're eccentric, unpredictable, and...
I really love
Checked
Pocky.
off the list.
I hope it's not too, because our when no. After all, everyone's still having a great. What a mess.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything.
Among our current clues, the two murders that he. One thing I'm curious about is.
How about we split off into two groups?
Worth focusing on.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd find.
I will. Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
I'd be embarrassed too.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang.
Welt.
Is there something about...
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your...
The Annihilation...
Ifrit of Everflame.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole?
Keen intuition. Not even the So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational
That shouldn't be necessary. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacon, I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few... Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as what... Is he okay? That memo...
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? Because the conversation coming up...
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and she just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up.
Really? But I don't...
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well...
Gradation 12.
Well done, Dubra.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened?
They sought refuge in a land of sleep. Children of the flame. This
She won't be necessary.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so... What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... It's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you? Who are you?
It's... No.
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you...
Oh. A phone. One.
A few days ago, under the watchful guidance of the formation of the Sigonian sovereignty...
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed... This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness.
Sigonia. Land of rock, but not water. Light. You promised when you took his father. I don't ask for a peaceful death.
Mommy! Mommy! It is raining! It's true!
Darling. Such a lucky child. And you're...
Oh, heavens.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death.
Of course. Who could have meant, to be honest with you? I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are...
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. Besides Robin, there was...
2 murder cases? This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to... It's just that their trickery... What should we do?
Incredible gambler.
There are plenty of chips. Robin is what she calls the mute. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, but she'd done.
A complete and utter... There were eyewitnesses at the scene.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon...
A probability. Yes, it exists, but but if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, that man
Who?
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my...
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way.
We're here. The Dewlight...
Fortress?
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of...
Hey, Doc, whose side are you...
Who's to say I won't...
We'll see. When we meet...
Follow me and I'll bring you to his park.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Hey, you two! That's a...
I was requested...
Oh, I remember you. Very...
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing
Right, and as...
That's because you can't see it. Like a...
It seems like the idiot...
A dead end?
The door is shut.
I mean, they're...
For security reasons, on the previous...
Maybe we should do the same. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Solving a problem by brute force doesn't prove your intelligence. The side room. Don't let me repeat myself.
Everyone's a customer!
Ouch!
Serious, huh?
Say bye to breathing.
It's on me.
More business, eh?
Stand still.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Forget your wallet?
What's the budget?
Happy New Year!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Sure, I'll play along.
Stand still.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
May as well kill them all.
Hedge your bet.
Relax.
More business, eh?
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
Mr. Happy New Year!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Say bye.
Don't throw the game!
Relax.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Fortune follows luck, just like it always does.
Time for fun.
Defense? Answer me.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. You took the bait.
I'm asking questions. A test. 0 points.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Answer me.
Sure, I'll play along.
Can I have fun this time?
Your answers? A test. Fail.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! This combat needs Optima. This is double speed.
SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Answer me. 0 points.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I'm asking questions. A test. Fail.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these...
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles.
There are no eagles in the five families.
Just as I...
A truly miraculous
Really?
I was being so... Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dream.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
You took the bait.
Your answers? A test.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Answer me. SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Lend me your strength.
I'm asking a test.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Huh. More enemies.
Answer me.
There's always a weakness.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. No dirty tricks, Lorraine. Watch your head.
You'll pay for this. Can I have fun this time?
Your answers? A test. Fail.
Hedge your bets.
Time for a fun.
Got the defense. Answer me. 0 points.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood.
More enemies.
Fail. A test. 0 points.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Fail.
Watch your head.
0 points.
Sure, I'll play along.
This battle is...
A reward with no risk? I'll take it. Feeling lucky. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Show your courage. Time for a bug.
No dirty tricks.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Mustn't fall.
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
There's always a weakness.
Sure, I'll play along.
Can I have fun this time? Troublesome. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Answer me. 0 points.
Watch your head. I hit the mark. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You took the bait. Time for a bug.
Your answers? Test.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. You'll pay for this.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
This battle is unavoidable.
Got the defense? Answer me. 0 points. Test. SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I hit the mark.
0 points.
Watch your head.
Answer me. 0 points.
Sure, I'll play along.
You'll pay. Lend me your strength.
I'm asking. Test.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
This battle is unavoidable.
Watch your head.
You fool! 0 points.
Lend me your strength.
Test.
Hedge your bets.
Answer me.
You'll pay for this.
No dirty tricks, all right. Watch your head.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm asking questions. Test.
dirty tricks already.
SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I hit the mark.
Oh. 0 points.
You'll pay for this.
Answer me.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Test. 0 points. Answer me. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Hedge your bets.
0 points.
This battle is unavoidable. You'll pay.
Your answers? A test.
Lend me your strength.
I'm asking. Answer me. Your answers? A test.
This battle is
Hedge your bets.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I'm asking. Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
0 points. Since when were knowledge and wealth mutually exclusive? For the theater of the mediocre. I accept, as would any man. Hold on.
Huh? What's...
No, but this...
My friend?
It's a trial. If I'm not wrong, we need a...
Oh, and...
Get serious. I've...
Wow. That's an enormous helmet. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Oh, look. There's a notice.
There wasn't a gap before.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time.
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Found it. This is it.
Nameplate read.
If I were you, I would...
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. Oh, look. The gap is...
Indeed.
Oh, Doc. Oh, actually... Oh, fine. Let's find a way to open the door.
Time for a buzz.
Got a defense? Answer me.
You'll pay for that. Time for a buzz. There's always a... Lend me your strength.
I'm asking a test. 0 points. Answer me. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
There's always a...
0 points.
We shall take back what we lost.
Feeling lucky. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. This is hardly enough.
Your answers? A test.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I'm asking questions. Answer me.
I hit the mark.
Test.
Lend me your strength.
Your answer. Answer me.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it. No surprising win.
Hello! Welcome! I am an Oak soldier.
And tell me...
Hello! I am an Oak model. Please look, model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I saw nothing.
Oh, capsule machine. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. Doc!
There's no need. Finally, a moment of peace.
Turn out your pockets!
I'm asking questions.
Stand still.
We're just having fun.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just... Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
If that is your...
Hold on. Piece of cake. Feeling lucky.
Show your
For the theater of the meeting.
100% crit.
SAS per Kibbe. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Trickier to crack.
0 points. A test.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
Sure, I'll play along.
Can I have fun this time?
A test.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Answer me. 0 points. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Huh. More enemies.
0 points. Your answers?
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
A test.
This battle is.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Answer me. 0 points.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Time for a buzz. You'll pay for this.
A test.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
More enemies. This.
Got the defense. Answer me. 0 points.
Hold on. Piece of cake.
I have fun this time.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Watch your head.
Test. Free.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'm asking questions.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Answer me. 0 points.
Hedge your bets, huh?
You took the bait.
Test.
All done. Piece of cake.
This combat needs optimized. This is double speed.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time for a buzz.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Your answers? Answer me. Free.
There's always a weakness. More enemies. You'll pay for this. That needs up. This is double speed. Lend me your strength.
Test. 0 points. I'm asking questions. Answer me. Free.
Lend me your strength.
Your answer. Test.
All done. Piece of cake. And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Well, Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limit...
Yeah, only I...
Tell me about your...
I don't have a plan.
Looks like since...
Am I not and I'll help him find the murder.
On what basis?
Simple. Because that... that was just an excuse. Good. Moreover, I need to know her identity. But honestly, the murder case is like... We'll see. If the chance of winning is just...
Ah, the charm...
3 chips are enough. All...
It seems my puzzles are
I appreciate your words.
Well, this isn't an invitation. I imagine this...
Certainly.
Yes. The doctor has... I have come to know you, but there's...
You don't look too... If not, then it means...
If I wasn't mistaken...
No, you weren't mistaken. There's no need for us to be evasive. Who could be responsible? Now your noble status has become a But don't worry.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for...
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur...
The box in which the...
That's right.
Cornerstone. For an object so precious...
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high...
Mr. Aventurine, when you're...
Of course.
But I don't. I'm not the kind that takes risks.
No room for negotiation.
Please.
Sure.
You compromised quicker than I... The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exactly? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his... Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next.
And if I refuse...
You can try. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion? Encompassing?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes.
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with?
No.
Do you love your...
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre?
No.
Are you your clan's souls? Do you hate?
I don't...
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurines...
Of course.
Open it, Mr. Aventurine. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince...
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that...
Cut to the chase.
I need Mr. Aventurine.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone?
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the strategic investment.
You'll have to speak more...
The cornerstone. But you know that he's a crazed gambler.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique. Unfortunately, your guess.
The Golden Stone.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stoneheart's chisel and this golden statue is also known as Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself. With a bunch of worthless jewels.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. As for the villain, it was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I...
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance.
Is this what the Harmony represents?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irrev. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your... Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like...
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be
shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine.
This meeting isn't an interrogation. Oh, it's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? By the way, before you go...
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction?
Kakavasha, I got it back, sis. You went to look for them? But I can't live without you, little sister. Don't be a one.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't.
Of course. Of course. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against...
I'm sorry, sister.
It is important. But not as pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can... Listen to me.
Okay. But sister, if Gaiathra, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, and where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Sister, everyone praised, then how bad were our sins?
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask.
Are you referring to the records? I apologize.
Looks like nothing.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Al.
Fine? What does that...
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one but that Miss Firefly. She's also in the running for the legacy.
Is there any other?
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means.
The Garden of Recollection.
Who are you guys? The Bravo team has armed evacuation? Boss, are you drunk? What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later. Understood? Help me.
Hey, check it out.
To all guests.
Albert, I'll organize a meeting later.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you.
It's fine. Do as they... As you see, the IPC, only a Venturine who carries an invitation is allowed to attend.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner.
His situation isn't...
Thank you, Miss Topaz.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. How does it feel to be in business? That's just his style. But Aventurine's luck... Of course. As for the two cases...
We're carrying out our captain's order.
We made a mistake last time, and we're...
So that's it.
Well?
So you know each other. That's right.
Hey! The security off. What
that's right.
Looks like they're not going to
Why don't we just look for the security? Such tight security. I bet they're stumped by the case as well. Just as I thought, Miss...
Hold on a minute.
How much trouble have you...
Not possible. I'm not letting you get by the...
Huh?
Hold on, sir. We...
Who exactly is this Gallagher?
He...
It was the
he'll do.
Sorry. Everyone, please leave.
We're really sorry for
Another way. Can you perform it again? It's not bad, please.
Sorry. Everyone... Let me... Whoa! Time to clock out!
Huh? At least he won't be getting it.
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir.
Miss Himiko.
Mr. Gallagher.
Of course I do. I had an encounter with this gentleman in the...
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr.
The Nameless, involved with the...
Why?
It's nothing. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream...
Mr. Gallagher seemed...
You got it wrong. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Go. Even after that chilling tragedy, other than the family of the Harmony.
The family itself is a huge... Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine.
Interesting analogy.
But the human body has its limits. And so does...
That doesn't sound like the kind of
Just pointing out the facts.
Why do you say that?
The beautiful dream is crumbling as people immerse their souls in the dreamscape. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and...
In the end, the dreams that people... I'm sure you've gained a lot...
Of course. Don't mind me. It's just a habit.
Take your time.
That should do it. This is what I've seen, and... Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of... This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream...
There might be a way to...
Perhaps. But if...
Miss... There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with, he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From then, since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth because they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because...
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means... that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. And that man, he was never... He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun. A place not visited by anyone before. His countless others would surpass.
A fitting metaphor for... Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet I too have embarked on journeys, even if not completely similar. The story you just told, I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am, nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am...
It's fine.
There's something I still wish to...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize... Then why, exactly?
Long time no see.
This voice, it's not
Though I don't know exactly what you are, my bullets will find you. Until then, you...
Imposter? I see. Who are you?
Huh? Did I...
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo.
Not bad.
I don't know what you're talking about, but... Not quite. I only wanna... She's clearly not a path strider of the Hun.
Well, that lady's past. Well, nobody knows. Is an emanator who should not exist.
You look... I thought this was exactly what you wanted. Just tell me if you...
So, the genius of the Council...
Yes, and I'm pretty...
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17...
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve.
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone...
Sounds like a very...
That's all I can say. Go. Do...
That's true, but what's your plan?
Well, who knows? Me?
You are indeed.
Well, maybe I am.
Fine.
What's this? Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway...
Over. You youngster.
Great show, Wills.
Death. The effects.
Is that...
Yeah. What else?
What a show. A monster covered in... I can feel something inside.
Would you be willing to support my... Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see...
That's incredible.
Sure thing.
Death?
Oh, you see...
Well, if you're up for... It was like they were in some sort of coma.
Thank you. Unexplained coma. The disturbing voice in my head.
Take care, my friend. You don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary.
All right, then.
Well...
Stowaways.
All right. What was I... Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you just pitying me?
You really shouldn't drink so much
Oh?
The devil of...
They say.
Yeah.
Please do not hit the entertainment.
You want to talk to me? Huh. Wealthy people.
How did your boss talk?
Well, I thought about it, and she had a...
Guess she's got a point.
What is this?
Yes.
Is this for real?
No, it's not much.
I knew it. Oh, you sound just... He's an Intellitron, so...
Hey. The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghost.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death...
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did...
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around.
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so...
Well done. I admit I underestimated. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now. And the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 17...
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button. And I have one just like it. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threats seriously at all, otherwise.
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climb, when that time comes, go ahead. Press the button, light up the sky with the magnificent...
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You...
Can a commodity code really be
Silence! I didn't give you... The guys in black didn't say much, but I figured you must have had... Your first task is simple. Go and play a game with them. You came out...
You're insane. Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to...
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The spot, you look good. And that's why...
How much...
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want...
I'll take my chances. 30 Tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30...
Are you Yeah, sorry, but, that won't do. Don't... You're just a chip. It's all or nothing.
What brings you here?
Some friends from the old...
Oh, I have the whole day. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady!
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely...
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely...
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together.
Only then can a perfect...
In other words, what you get from your drink is down...
Quick, snatch it all up. Check out this book. Half an drinking. This.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I...
That. Hey!
A few days ago,
That being said...
You'll have to ask her yourself.
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Receive divinity.
Forget your wallet?
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal state. Dead return!
Stand still.
Relax. I'll feast your Happy New Year!
I'll see you off.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Turn out your pockets!
Stand still.
Oh, that's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Let's wait.
Does that hurt?
Receive divinity. Repay.
Forget your wallet?
Relax. Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
We're just having fun.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Eternal state. Dead return! I underestimated you.
Turn out your pockets!
Stand still.
You chose the wrong enemy. I underestimated you.
We're just having fun.
Here we go.
Forget your wallet?
I'll feast your Happy New Year! Turn out your pocket!
Stand still.
I'll see you all. Receive divinity.
I owe you one.
Repay.
Come. Relax.
Forget your wallet?
Eternal slip. Dead return!
We're just having fun. What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I underestimated you. I underestimated you. I underestimated
What's the
you.
face? I owe you one.
Stand still. Relax.
Turn out your pockets.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll see you off. We're just having fun.
Forget your wallet?
Stand still.
Well, that's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?